I just want to tell you about a couple of events that we're involved in Nexus, and I'm involved in personally as well. This one is the Student Slingshot event up in Dublin. It's, to be honest, if you're looking into entrepreneurship, it's a really good one. So the idea is gathering the top 150 students in Ireland and gathering really good experienced entrepreneurs. We're lucky enough that Nexus has been asked to host the startup weekend for Limerick. It's the first time it's ever been brought to Limerick. But the whole idea is it's a 54-hour event where they grab product designers, engineers, coders, and entrepreneurs, and they throw them all in Nexus for a whole weekend. And basically, you'll be asked to go up and pitch an idea. So some people will pitch, some people will not pitch, and everybody votes then on what company they'd like to join or what idea they like. And basically, over the course of the weekend, they get mentoring, they get they get mentoring, they get advice, and they start a company over the weekend. So if you're thinking about entrepreneurship, it's a really good one to test the waters and seeing if it's really for you. It's going to be a brilliant event, and I think even if you're not interested in attending, I'd be saying give us a hand with handing out t-shirts, do something so you can figure out what this is all about. We're going to put links up to both of those events on our Facebook page and things, so just if you want to look at it, more information.
My name is Gert O'Rourke. My background is working with very early stage companies. So I work with companies, with people really, who come with an idea and thanks. And they say, Gert, I have a problem. I have this great idea and I don't know what to do with it. So to me that's a pleasure. Somebody actually coming with an idea. We tease through the idea, we see if the idea will work, and then we go through the business planning steps in doing it. So all I'm going to do tonight is take you through the idea stage, I suppose, coming up with the idea, teasing out the idea. At the very end then I'll show you kind of how the idea gets legs and what you need to do to take the idea from pure idea into validating that it can actually work, and then into reality. The first thing I'm going to look at is the whole idea, I suppose, of idea and creativity. And we're naturally, when we're coming up with ideas, we're either left-brained or right-brained. What way would a left-brained person think?
Very practical approach.
Very practical approached, very structured, very methodical. What way would a right-brained person think? Are they structured? No. Are they creative? Yeah. So you're looking at somebody very creative, very holistic, somebody who kind of shakes it all out and says, okay, you know, I can do that, I can think like that. Somebody who thinks outside the box, somebody who looks at the bigger picture, looks at the whole rather than looks at the individual parts of it. So as an entrepreneur, what do you think? If you were going to be an entrepreneur, are you better off being a left-brain person or a right-brain person?
Right-brained.
Why?
Creativity.
So the creative side of an entrepreneur, Tara, you're right, is hugely important. What about the left brain side of it? Do we ignore that?
Outsource it.
You outsource it. Very good. I like your thinking. You're thinking outside the box already. We all have ideas sitting in the background. It's just a matter of doing something with them and deciding whether they're worth taking to the next stage. So there's various techniques. Now there's hundreds of techniques that you can use. I'm not going to go through them all tonight. I'm just going to go through a couple of them. That's brainstorming. I might be left-brained, you might be right-brained, you might be sitting in the middle, you might be coming from a sporty background, you might be coming from a food background, and we all look at things differently dependent on our experience, but we're all sharing it in the same group. Brainstorming being one. Mind mapping is basically where you come up with an idea, right? So your idea is in the core here. So you've got your core idea here. And when I was a student, though I used to use mind mapping a lot, so you come up with, this is your problem or your idea. So this is your problem, and then you've got the solution. So the idea is driven normally around a problem. The left side brain will come up with the logical side of, logically we need to do something to solve the problem. The right side of your brain will come up with a creative way to do something to solve the problem. The whole point of the techniques that you're using to come up with the ideas is to connect things that are unconnected. What other sources would you use to come up with ideas? The how, the where, the when?
Personal experience.
Personal experience, observation, statistics. What country do you think is best at failure?
America.
America. They love failures in America. You're nothing if you haven't failed 2 or 3 times.